died 5 years ago. We destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Where are we? What is this? Day 11. Okay, so quick recap. This nigga's brother is still alive, which is wild. Oh, also, I probably should say huge spoiler alert, but spoiler alert. That probably should be a thing. But if you've been following the rest of the last episodes, yeah, this nigga's brother is still alive, and actually is a fucking beast. We went to go fight. We found out who I think is going to be the main protagonist is somebody named Ultima, who's trying to take Clive's body for some god-awful reason. Weird. I don't know what the hell his brother did, but it looked like the brother sealed him inside themselves. Sid died, and there's been a 5-year time skip. Also, this guy, Clive, also goes by Sid now because reasons. They explained it, and it's basically like they're trying to keep like Sid's like ideals and ideologies alive, but yeah, I think it's stupid, but I get it. There's reasons to it, but I just don't agree with it. It's been 5 years. You now known as Sid the Outlaw. The hideout was ransacked by the Titan Dominant, and Gav lost his eye. So now everybody calls you Sid, even though you're Clive. And unconfirmed, but we're supposed to be lovebirds, I guess, now? Me and Joe?
I expect he'll be in the mess.
So yeah, this is the new hideout, which is like an airship on the water.
All operations are suspended until further.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
There we go.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that
Hey,
so hard to believe?
there's a bounce back.
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm
On my
has
speaker?
endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
So basically what she's saying is, while we fucked up that mother crystal and took that shit out, the Blight still advances, and the Empire took over the center of the world. The Empire and Waloed still fight, and Dalmek and the other country are still around too. So basically it's war. People are fighting for whatever non-Blight countries still exist, and it's some shit.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. there are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Like, I'm happy none of like the extremely useful people haven't died.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern crowd.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out. To Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I don't know why they don't just link up.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't remember Jill wearing a glove before, so I'm assuming she's starting to suffer from the petrification.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
What happened here?
Ooh, shit.
We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. Imperials have already left.
Where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's
get you
to a physical, shall we?
Sid?
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Well, I need to know what the fuck is a culling.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling?
You don't know what a culling is?
No, it's
The
culling.
garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
You'll see.
Like a hanging? Or a burning?
You'll see.
This man saying you'll see. It don't sound good.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I'm trying to get to this church. I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on. This culling shit sounds devious.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Legitimately mad now. Like, legitimately mad now. So you're gonna tell me they ran up in there and fucking killed all the petrified people? Or forced the petrified people to fight?
Is that all of them?
It's not my fault you don't know what a culling
I think
is.
so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Reddock's Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
What the fuck is that? Is that the thing I think it is? I always hate those things. They always try and petrify you. Oh. Oh, they have bounties. Don't mind if I do. Oh, shit.
You got killed?
I didn't know that that does that. What the fuck was that?
Doom.
Nigga, why didn't you tell me Doom was dooming like that? I ain't never seen Doom like that. I figured, I'm like, oh, it's just gonna hurt.
Death with a timer.
Well, the timer went on quick. Nah, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
This man said, I didn't know Doom was dooming.
I didn't know
But
Doom
you
was
want to
gonna
talk
doom
about
like that.
Ultima and Demi.
Hey, hey. I'm fucking up that floating eyeball. Let's get to the shits. It won't let me move. It won't let me move. It won't let me move. It won't let me fucking move. Why was I not moving?
You saw.
Why was I not moving?
You said you was
Yo,
coming back on his ass. He
I
fucked
was
you
on
up
his
even
ass.
worse this
I was
time.
on his ass, but damn. I was
What's
trying to
going on over
move
there?
and dodge, and then this nigga wouldn't move and dodge.
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.
That stopped, dude.
All you have to do is not be in the circle.
Which is crazy, because I wasn't in this fucking circle.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, you link up here. I'm like, see? That's it. Get out the fucking circle. I was
You
out the circle.
almost fucked up again.
I should be good. See, I was on his ass this time. I mean, every time. This is the first time I've ever seen that thing. I don't know what the hell that is. That's crazy. I beat his ass, though. First time I tried it. With no fail.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Fuck you. I'll just use this real quick. Just heal up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Act like ain't shit happen. Ain't shit happen. Nope. You're gonna hit me with some shit I ain't never seen before. I'm over here trying to send people to their rest, and they out here giving me all this smoke. Crazy ass, big thing, motherfucker. Bryce, why didn't you tell me he was like that?
He wasn't to me.
I don't. Like, if you don't get out that circle, that shit is doom for real. I figured it would just hurt a lot.
It says Doom.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
And shit was supposed to be a serious moment. We over here on some shit. I was getting my ass seriously whooped. Cause yo, I was dodging, cause what happened was, let me explain, cause I really feel like I gotta explain. So I'm over here dodging, right? I'm like, all right, well, get out. He's not backing up. I dodged, and he's not moving backwards at all. He's just dodging, cause I guess like my back was against some some barrier that's not even there. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm thinking, I'm like, whatever hit comes, like I'll be able to like quick dodge it. Maybe I'll be okay. But you can't dodge doom, motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. And if I ever see that pink-eyed, big floating eyeball motherfucker, he did. Okay? Doom-wielding son of a bitch. I swear.
I told you, I use that shit as an instant stagger.
Yeah. Instant stagger's ass. Fuck you. Anyways.
No, it's not. You just that's how you were dying.
I need that instant stagger?
The stream. I mean, it's got killed twice by the eyeball. Twice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't killed by no eyeball, not once. I don't know what you mean. I ain't never even seen no eyeball, god damn it.
If you would have done instant stagger, it wouldn't have happened.
I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that now.
I saw it too.
You motherfuckers was having a culling, okay? Shit.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Sure, you said I want a young nigga. A couple young niggas. At the door. Preferably my bedchamber. Okay. Hey, she been through a traumatic experience, you know. She need a little time too. What the hell? Who is groaning like that?
If you don't mind, Sid. I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest, that is.
See, look, she already found a strapping young lad ready to be up on that time. Hey? Is that a chocobo salesman? Talk to me. Tell me what you got.
You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just... There's a good...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Good luck to you.
Oh, that chocobo dead, baby.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
I really was moving. I'm telling you, bro. It just didn't move.
Because he was fucking you up. He said, I'm keeping you in this circle.
Basically, I thought he petrified me because I was like, what the fuck is going on?
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. Safe now. Whiteheart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would, and the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. But not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are. Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Hey, we got ourselves a chocobo.